Hey everybody. Today we're going to do an example finding critical values of a more complicated function. We're going to look at x squared minus 3x to the 2/3. First of all, let's remember the definition of a critical value. It's just a number, x equals c, in the domain of the function f, such that f prime of c either does not exist or is equal to 0. Critical values are important because they're the only possible places where local extrema can occur. They're your candidate maxima and minima. So to answer this question, we're going to need a derivative. We're going to set it equal to 0, and we're going to figure out where it does not exist. Here, f prime is 2x minus 2x to the negative 1/3, which can be rewritten, if we like, as 2x minus 2 over x to the 1/3. We can already see one critical value, x equals 0. At that value, the derivative has a 0 in the denominator, and so it's not defined at that point. Notice, however, that f of x is defined there. F of 0 is equal to 0. So this is not only a place where the derivative doesn't exist, it's an actual value in the domain of the function. Now we just need to find where f prime is equal to 0. So we're going to take that equation that we had, the derivative f prime, and set it equal to 0. First, I'm going to move the 2 over x to the 1/3 to the right-hand side. Multiply both sides by x to the 1/3 to get x to the 4/3 equals 1. Clearing that denominator is okay because we've already dealt with with what happens when x equals 0. Taking the taking the third power of both sides and the fourth root, we get x equals plus or minus 1. Notice because I'm taking an even root, I do need the plus minus in this case. Both plus and minus 1 make the derivative equal to 0. They're both critical values. Overall, we have 3 of them. X equals negative 1, x equals 0, and x equals 1. Let's wrap up by seeing what this looks like on the graph. Here's y equals x squared minus 3x to the 2/3. Here we see we have the 3 critical values at negative 1, 0, and 1. In particular, we have a local max at x equals 0 and local mins at x equals plus and minus 1.